Hey there YouTube lovers, my name is BB8 and today I'm going to do a Nintendo Direct prediction and wish list video. I have been triggered to do a video like this because there are loads of rumours surrounding a Nintendo Direct occurring in April, so I thought I would share a list of both predictions and wishful thinking. I'm going to talk about predictions the first half and my wish list the second. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Let's start off with the obvious. We know that Nintendo only has 2 announced games left: Luigi's Mansion 2 HD and Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. I do think we are gonna get overview trailers for both games during this Direct, revealing more information about the games. I think Luigi's Mansion 2 HD will start the Direct, revealing more information about the game, plus making 2 extra announcements at the end of the overview trailer. The overview trailer would end with a 15-second clip of a Luigi's Mansion remake titled Luigi's Mansion 1, with a simultaneous release of 2025, and the announcement of Luigi's Mansion 4 being in development without the release window or gameplay revealed, just the logo on its own, with confirmation that it's in development. Looking back to September 2018's Nintendo Direct, I could see them making another Luigi's Mansion related announcement in here, because Luigi's Mansion 3 was announced to be in development before Luigi's Mansion got its port on the 3DS. Although I do think a shadow dropped port is more likely than a remake announcement, I do think the first Luigi's Mansion is in need of a proper remake, because the controls haven't aged that well. But what about Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door? Well, I think the trailer will reveal some more quality of life improvements and an extra story campaign similar to what they did with Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story on Nintendo 3DS. I do think it's likely that a new Mario Party game will come out in 2024. Considering that Superstars released in 2021 and Super Mario Party released in 2018, there's a big chance that a new Mario Party game is going to launch this year. But what would it be? Well, people are suggesting that it's going to be a sequel to Super Mario Party, which I hope it isn't, because my hands hurt when I played it, and I think this new Mario Party game will be a sequel to Superstars, but dropping the Superstars subtitle, but replacing it with something else. Why? Well, I think that this new Mario Party game will be a Superstar sequel, but will cover the GameCube era instead of the Nintendo 64 era, with the game taking minigames that were not present in Superstars and boards from Mario Parties 4 to 7. I don't see shadow drop ports happening for the GameCube Mario Party games. If a Superstars sequel focuses on the GameCube era, I'd buy it. I could see Superstars being repackaged into a bundle with this new Mario Party game titled Mario Party The Eras Collection, with both games on the same cartridge, but players would still have the option to buy Superstars and this new Mario Party game separately. This is the only Xenoblade Chronicles game not on Nintendo Switch, but I do think it is likely to be announced this year, and I do think it will get a simultaneous release on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo's next console in 2025. My reasoning for this is Xenoblade Chronicles released in 2012 in the West, Xenoblade X came out in 2015 originally, Xenoblade 2 released in 2017, Xenoblade Definitive Edition, released in 2020, and recently, Xenoblade 3 was released in 2022. So 2025 is my bet for when a Xenoblade X remaster would be released. I do think they will announce it this year with one extra campaign like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and I think the trailer will end with reprints for Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 for Nintendo's next console, alongside the release of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition in 2025. I don't think Xenoblade Chronicles 4 will come out until 2027, so a remaster for the last Xenoblade game not on Switch is a safe bet. There is a chance we could get some form of Metroid related announcement at the Nintendo Direct, but not until the end. Similar to how Metroid Prime Remastered was announced last year, I think the Direct will end with the announcement of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Remastered on its own without Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. The reason why is that Metroid Prime Remastered is one of the best looking games on the Switch, and remastering Prime 2 in the same engine would make sense, just like Metroid Prime Remastered. It would shadow drop after the Direct and would be released physically later on. But wait, the Nintendo Direct would end with one more announcement, that being the logo and title reveal for Metroid Prime 4 with a 2025 release date. No gameplay, just the logo, title, and release window. I think this will be one of the final first-party games to release on Nintendo Switch, but I do think it will be simultaneous with the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo's next console. Okay, we're now moving on to the wish list. It's a shame that Tears of the Kingdom wasn't confirmed to get DLC, because it would have been fun to explore more ideas the game had. It would have made sense to get paid DLC for it, since Breath of the Wild did. Why couldn't Tears of the Kingdom? I don't think we're going to get the next Zelda game for a while now, so having DLC for Tears of the Kingdom could have offered something, at least to keep Zelda fans occupied until the next one releases. And I do have another Zelda related thing on my wish list. F-Zero GX is one of my most wanted GameCube ports right now, and there are rumours of an F-Zero GX remaster at the moment, and I hope that does happen. If it does, I think it will be called F-Zero GXR, the R standing for remaster. I think this remaster will be a combination of Nintendo, Next Level Games, Sega, and Bandai Namco. The reason why is that GXR would include F-Zero AX content as well, not just original GX content. I do think every feature that was in GX previously will return with online play added to it. We just got a Mario vs Donkey Kong remake this year, so I don't see this one happening for a while. But I do think a new Donkey Kong game will come in the next few years. I don't know if it's a remaster of Donkey Kong Country Returns, a new 2D Donkey Kong game, or even better, experiment with 3D again, which I hope they do at some point. And as much as I want to see the GameCube Zelda games get ported to Nintendo Switch, I don't see it happening this year. The Zelda game I see happening next year is probably going to be a remake of some sorts. I don't think a new mainline Zelda game is coming for a long time now, but I think the next few years for Zelda are just going to be remakes. I think Ocarina of Time will get a remake next year. 2026 will be Hyrule Warriors 3. 2027 would be A Link Between Worlds and Triforce Heroes. Bundled together, 2028 will be an Oracle remake combining Oracle of Ages and Seasons. 2029 will be the Majora's Mask remake, and 2031 would be the next Zelda game. I do think that the Nintendo 3DS still has a decent library of games to choose from when it comes to remasters, and I do think a Nintendo 3DS remaster could happen. So if you rule out Mario Kart 7, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, Animal Crossing New Leaf, as much as I want New Leaf to get a remaster, I don't think it will happen. All the 3DS Pokemon games, or any game that's a remake, I think the front runners for a 3DS remaster are Kid Icarus Uprising, since I know a Kid Icarus Uprising remaster has been on high demand for quite a while now, so I thought I would include it. A Fire Emblem Fates collection, since I do think Fire Emblem Fates is a unique scenario, but merging the Fire Emblem Fates game could be interesting, and Kirby Planet Robobot is the one I'm interested in seeing getting a remaster, because I like the graphics of Return to Dreamland Deluxe, so I thought Robobot could get a remaster with the Return to Dreamland Deluxe graphics. That would be cool. And the last one isn't likely because it's a third-party pick, but a Persona Q collection is my last pick. It's not the best Persona game out there, but it's better than having them lost to time on the Nintendo 3DS. But if a remastered Persona Q collection were to happen, it would not be announced during a Nintendo Direct. I think it would be announced during an Xbox showcase or PlayStation State of Play. So guys, what did you think of my Nintendo Direct predictions and wishlist? So, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss another video like this one. And I will see you all in a future video. BB8 out.